part 2 of our Azores travel vlog. If you missed out on part 1, be sure to go and watch it. I promise you are missing out on a banger. In part 1, we explored Furnas and the surrounding areas, and it was incredible. If you're looking for a Furnas itinerary, that's where you need to go look. Good morning! You join us at our first viewpoint of the day. It's Santo del Covelo. Pretty spot on, and it's supposed to be a different view to what we're seeing. I will show you now what we're seeing, and unfortunately we are just above a cloud. It's one of the highest points of the island, and well, of the area, not of the island. One of the highest points of the island, and you were supposed to be able to see both sides of the island from here, and unfortunately we are in a cloud, but you can see a little bit of Furnas, which I will show you now. Rate your view. We are moving today. We were in Furnas for the first 2 days, and today we are moving to Ribeira Grande. Ribeira Grande, and this is our nice hotel, so I'm very excited for that. So yeah, this is going to be a new vlog exploring a different area, but as a whole we loved Furnas. Furnas was beautiful. It's so green. It's just cool. It's a complete different aesthetic to anywhere else we've been. Probably also because of the eggy smell. But what were you rating Furnas?
Very good.
Out of 10, what would you give Furnas?
I haven't got the rest of the island to compare it to at the moment, so...
Yeah, but we had our top 5 things from Furnas. What would you say? Number 1, the waterfall yesterday.
Yeah.
And number 2, I would give the night at the hot springs.
Yeah.
Number 3, I'm stuck between the lake and the park because I like the park.
Which lake?
Oh yeah, there's 2 different lakes.
Too many things.
Oh yeah, actually that's pretty even. The 2 different lakes and the park are stacked even. And then it would be the calderas. The calderas was very cool to see, but the smell takes away.
And Terra Nostra's your last.
Yeah, because there was nothing in bloom. The gardens weren't great, and the hot springs were, they just didn't have the aesthetic of the other hot spring that I much preferred. That's pretty much last on my list, and the most expensive activity out of them all.
You actually said the name of that other hot spring. Dom Beja.
Is that what it's called? Dom Beja.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
For anyone who wants to go.
on to the next one. After that failed attempt with our view above the clouds, we moved on to hike Salto do Prego, a 2-ish hour hike from this beautiful lake to a waterfall and back. Let's see if we survive. A little disclaimer, I'm not a hiker, I'm a walker and moderately fit, so this was a stretch. We are hiking up there. It doesn't look steep on the camera. It looks straight. It is steep. We've hardly moved. But it's so steep. I'm honestly dying. It's so steep. The videos can't show how steep it actually is, but it's ridiculous. It's like proper fooling climb.
Straight up.
Yeah, so something down here. And straight up. It doesn't look far, but I promise you, it's actually so hot today. I'm a sweaty Betty. Maybe I've got mess when it gets this hot. I can't wait to swim now. I didn't really want to swim, but now I'm clean. Woo! Great news. after the steep is flat. I don't want to jinx it too quickly, but not bad. But we are very, very high up, as you can see. Crazy. I am so sweaty, that's it. Yeah. None! None for the taking. Anyway. Yeah. I figured out how it's called, gotcha. Halfway through that steep walk. It kind of flattened out and now we're amongst houses. How cute, little shop. Great stop. Could use a bathroom break. What kind of Kit Kat? So many abandoned buildings that are filled with nature. It's beautiful. I love it. Jinxed us, guys. Let's just see. Ooh-wee! Only 1.2k left. Let's hope it's not all uphill. Close, you can hear it. Or is that just the river? This is not an advert. I wish it was an advert because I wish I was sponsored, but I recently changed to using wild natural deodorant and I don't smell. I don't smell. You can ask Nick, I'm a sweaty Betty and I don't smell. I survived the steep hill in the sun and still smell fresh. Right, back on the track. Hopefully we're there soon. Let's see. Woo! At least we are in the shade now, which I'm very happy about. But we are very, very, very high up. Very high up. And we are nearly back down. Nick is right. This is very, very similar to the Linton Lynmouth walk to Waters Meets, which I have said in previous videos before. Very similar. One route all the way above the mountain and the other route next to the lake. Hello, you're videoing.
Vlogception. Vlogception.
Meters. We have been up and down and up and down and up and down. Nearly there. But we've met our crew.
Random chickens.
There's chickens or cows everywhere. In between bananas and pineapples. What's up, gangsters? They did chase us earlier. family's Madeira, and that's where my family's from, so I'll stick up for Madeira. But I'm not too sure if they're the only one that has this irrigation system, like they claim. Well, act like they are. Maybe it's just this region, not the full island. Oh, where is he? I think the guard dog is the chicken. My people are right. It doesn't feed the entire island. It's only just that area. Go on, Madeira. Alright, we've just finished the hike. I would say it's a medium to hard hike. It's not hard constantly, it's hard in the beginning. And then there was medium.
You can make it easier if you don't do the loop. Just follow the riverside up and back.
Yeah, so we went up the mountain, and then after the waterfall we came down the riverside. Whereas you can just do the riverside to the waterfall and back. I think it's also more picturesque that way, because you're not going through the little like steep village. Whereas this you can watch the lake the entire way. But it was beautiful, and it is hard at the beginning. The beginning is a really steep, it's deceivingly steep, and every time you think the steepness is over, a new hill is there. But once you get over that, it's beautiful, and it was well worth it. It was a stunning waterfall. The waterfall reminded us of the waterfalls in Bali. The water was freezing. It was ice cold. Even though we had been hiking and sweaty and in the sun, we thought by the time we got there we would want to have a swim, but it was too cold. Nick had a full-blown swim. I had a thigh-high swim. We also were in really good timing, because halfway through our swim, it really got full. Like about 20 people.
Lots of hiking groups.
Lots of hiking groups. And on our walk back, we crossed lots and lots and lots of groups. So if you want to come early. What time did we start? Like 9:30?
It was closer to 10.
10? We started at 10, but we got to the waterfall at about 11.
Yeah, it's about an hour there.
About an hour then. It's only taken us 30 minutes to get back. So if you are going the route across the lake, it's a lot quicker to get there and back. The other one, it probably also took us longer because it's so steep. But yeah, lovely. I honestly, for someone who doesn't like hiking and doesn't like steepness and being out of breath, I loved it. It was beautiful. It was well worth it.
The waterfall was worth it.
The waterfall was definitely worth it, and the walk back was really beautiful as well. It reminded us a lot of Lincoln and Lynmouth, which I love. And now we are going to
East Coast's viewpoints.
So we'll see you there. Also makes up for our cloud view we had this morning.
It's sunny now.
It is so hot now. Psych! Right back in the clouds we were, unfortunately. Because I think it's happened to us again. We're in a cloud. We're in a cloud. We're not going to be seeing them views. Oh, it's so picturesque. It's done so beautifully. Loads of cats around here. I see you. I see you. You can have a little bride. Nice little picnic spot. Oh, guacamole. It is a cute little like picnic spot area. I can imagine when there is no cloud. It's really beautiful, and a nice little spot for lunch. Hello, kitty cat. And it's not that bad. That down there is the sea. It is beautiful. You can't see it, but I can see it. Stunning. Can you imagine when the clouds are here? And on to the next one. Again, in the middle of the clouds. But how beautiful is this landscape here? This is something that I love about Portuguese culture. They really are incredible with gardening. Honestly, my gran is the most beautiful garden, and I can see where she gets it from. The culture, the people, they take such pride in making their gardens look outstanding, and I love it. So even though it is stuck in a cloud. You can't really see much. It is beautiful still. So if you're like me and you've come here and you've come for the views and this is what you've got, it's okay. Not the best, but we still got to see the gardens. I'm still going to show you what the view is. So, not the best. It is all cloud, but a great lunch spot if you do come. And it is still beautiful. It looks so gloomy, but it's still so warm. Weird. Sad, but still glad we came. And on to the next one, which will probably also be stuck in the clouds, which is unfortunate, but like I said, still happy I came to see it. This next viewpoint was actually to explore the lighthouse. Unfortunately, the lighthouse was under construction and we couldn't see much. But we did get some great entertainment from
one of them's going to have to reverse. Oh, my deals. Hey, go on, big boy.
We then stopped off at this very quiet beach for some lunch and of course taking in the views.
Now if you see that little lighthouse, we've just come from there, down that steep hill, and now here we are. It's unfortunate they're still getting it ready for like summertime, so the pool isn't filled or there's men busy painting and making it look all pretty, but very cute. Can you imagine this place driving in summer? Little Lido next to the sea, there's a little shop over there. Very cute. See? Wow.
Now this little park had everything. It had waterfalls, it had trails, it had little like knowledge centers where you can experience the mills and it explained to you about the Azores. It was a highlight of my day. Honestly, you need to go there.
Deep.
Views from above. Then we see views from below. Little piece of bamboo. Oh. And from below. What are these? It's so cool. They smell.
And in keeping with the theme of the day, another steep hill. So instead of you doing this grand walk, we're going to let you into a little secret. You can actually drive down this road and park in front for a much easier, more enjoyable experience. If you do drive down, this is a quick, enjoyable walk to another beautiful waterfall. Day full of steep hills and adventures, we needed ourselves a little cup of tea, and the Chagarina Tea Factory was the perfect touch to end our day. Well, semi-end our day. You get to see the plantation.
This must be like how they dry it and then mill it. This looks like a dryer.
Taste at the end of 2 different teas, and I'm not a big tea fan, but these teas were delicious. Oh, so much so. We even had to buy a bag. Honestly, this tea was delicious.
The grinder.
It does smell lovely, doesn't it? It smells like it's sweet. And then we're going into the office. What is that? Oh. They do it all by hand. Gallivanting through the tea fields, we then made our way to our hotel. Finally! Some live music, and it was the perfect touch to end our day. And welcome to breakfast. That was gluten-free, one of them. The milks, the water. Let's see the food. Oh, is this pepperoni cheese? No, it's cauliflower. Toasties, scrambled egg, bacon, mushroom, sausage and beans, eggs, pancakes, Nutella, jam, eggy eggs, cereal, bread for 50 million thousand people. Ooh, that's the one we need to have. Oh my goodness, Nick, you were right.
impressed.
We were impressed. And then there's still all the fruits in the middle, all the toppings. You're impressed. Coffee machines. Right, let's go chow. After filling up on our delicious breakfast and trying every pastry, of course, we had to explore the town. Now, Ribeira Grande is completely different to Furnace. It has a different vibe, a different aesthetic. It's not smelly, it's not as green, but it was a lot of fun. There was views at every corner. There was games to be played. There was snacks to be tried, and of course, as with every other Portuguese town, there was churches.
I want to go for some now.
Churches. Beautiful.
Look how beautiful the water is up here.
There was also this little skate park, as well as a little bike area right at the edge of a cliff, which I thought was a unique touch.
Oh yeah, we love a cappuccino. Where's pumpkin?
Now it would be absolute silly gooses if we went all the way to Ribeira Grande and didn't at least catch some sun rays on the beach. Lucky enough, this beach was only about a 10-15 minute walk along the coastline into the back of our hotel. We then did what every other tourist did on a night in during a hotel that has a spa, and spent the evening doing just that, soaking in the thermal bath. Very nice. We had an incredible time exploring Ribeira Grande. It is the perfect location to be centralized to many incredible adventures. When I think of this area, I think of green, I think of waterfalls, I think incredible views, and I think steep. So just be aware. And just like that, that's the end of part 2. But look forward to part 3. I promise it's even better. Yes, Azores gets even better. So we'll see you there. Toodaloo for now.